it amicably, and so the musicians...
Amicably.
Elsewhere. Elsewhere.
You know what? Let's tell Kojo to stop doing blogging and maybe be a lawyer. What do you think?
Elsewhere.
Well, I agree with Kojo to an extent, but not entirely. The part where they are going to go to court, no organizer is going to take Ashake to court. Garage won't do that. Do you know why they won't do that?
Why?
His delay is to the advantage. If you are very up to date with Accra nightlife, they'll go to maybe like a jamming place, like Garage, Bloomba, all of these places. Jam to like maybe 3, 4 o'clock. From 4 o'clock, they jump to the club, party till sunrise, and it goes on.
That's me.
Now
right
let's just
there.
say Ashake comes in at 12 o'clock.
Okay.
He leaves at 12:15.
Everybody's going to leave.
Everybody's leaving after Ashake leaves.
So to
it's
some,
like, you know what?
So
it's like, you know, let me even cite an example. It's like, let's say Shatawale is on a bill. If you put him first, by the time he's done, everybody will move. They won't even wait for the next person.
Where you are coming from,
it's happened before.
It's about organization.
So
we know our venue, and we know when you should come. So that is, if that is the case, then we don't have any problem.
That is the point.
If it is about the audience complaining, so if you listen to me, I said maybe the garage gave him that time to come. We, the audience, didn't know.
Exactly.
So if Garage doesn't have issue with the artist, what is our problem? We are just addressing maybe the displeasure of the audience. But the point is, if I know my venue, I know the time that you're supposed to come when people are even ready to listen to you. So I will be communicating with you. So that is the running order. It is not about you flouting on the time that is given. So I gave it different scenarios. If it is the case that he was given a time to show up, because I, as an event organizer, I know when my audience will be ready. So if I'm giving you, why should I give you 11 when, in natural sense, I know 1 p.m. it is when my people will be ready for you. So that case is not what we are talking about. The point is, if he was given a time to show up and he failed to show up, so it affected the minutes that he needed to perform, then we have a case. Okay. So that is what I'm addressing
have 3 points here. First point,
you guys hold on. Now, you let that lie to me about her talk. You go first. Pinnacle.
Yes.
Ikea.
Yes.
And so what do you care now? Say Pinnacle. So you tell us what you think about this one, because these two there.
With the time, irrespective of the time, not Dianca, I would say there is nothing really wrong, because for him singing for 15 minutes, he has really tried. How many minutes does it take to record a song? Like 4, maximum is 4. Like mostly, and I think 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and the maximum would be 4. So if he was able to sing for like 50 minutes, he has really done well. Let's say he was doing repetitions of the songs, and like every song he will repeat it even like 2 times or 3 times. But that one, it wouldn't reach that 15 minutes. So like we should bring certain things down and allow him to like feel himself. Yeah, he has really tried, but the time is the thing where I have the issue with. Like, why should you come 3? I paid. I'm supposed to enjoy, and you are supposed to suffer for me. You get it? Yes, I've paid for you to come and entertain me. So
where's the suffering?
And so like you are supposed to the performance. You are suffering.
Performance in the suffering.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
You can.
How many shows have you been to?
Shows.
This year alone, how many shows have you been to?
This year, it's uncountable.
Do you usually go
you've been to shows, eh? Tell us.
Okay, I went for it's not like shows like programmed events, like the TV music, VGMA.
What time did they start?
They told you you're going to start at 8, but it started around 11.
Yeah, that one, it's very comprehensible.
Why is
in the sense that this is VGMA awards night, and even if we close like 6 a.m., there is nothing wrong with that.
That states awards night, not awards morning. So let's put that case aside. You talk as though you don't go to a lot of shows, and it actually shows in how you say things.
Oh no, not really.
Okay.
No, not really. Let me conclude. You see, his own. I'm not saying like he's supposed to come in time or on time. You might be late, but the rate,
So you see, let me tell you something.
It should be very okay.
Like Kojo said,
it should be favorable. You get it.
Like Kojo said, maybe for me, I go out a lot. I know that if you put an artist on a bill, he's not going to show up around, let's say the show starts at 10. They just give you, usually they tell you that the gate opens at 7. 7, nobody's going to be there. Everybody's going to rush in around 11. Because that's when they feel like, okay, it's time for partying. Now, when you enter here, as an organizer, I want the whole place to be packed. I want people to start drinking. When they get drunk, right, that's when they're actually in the mood. By then, we're now preparing the artists to join. So it will take another 2 hours or 3 hours because we want people to get in the mood, like the party.
Is it a right thing? Is it a right thing?
No, it's a marketing strategy.
What kind of strategy is that? Okay, you advertise for a show, and you put on bill it's starting at 8, and we buy tickets, we come and sit down,
some
and we have
shows.
to wait. I'm coming. We have to wait for, let's say, 2 hours before the show starts. You know what it means? Recently, in 3 Music, they had a technical hitch, so the show delayed. Yeah, later they came to apologize. Let's not try to normalize the ills that is happening. A show elsewhere, when the show is supposed to start at 8, it is starting at 8. The fact that we have to delay, audience are not in, so we have to push it a bit further, doesn't make it right.
No, but audience are not in.
Exactly.
Very well. So that if audience are not in, fine, we are going to perform for the audience.
This is exactly where we are all running away from what it is. Did you see what the flyer said? I mean, if you have the flyer, you can show it.
The
flyer said, there's a party at Garage.
Okay.
And performing is Ashake.
There was no specific time.
Ashake is performing from 8 o'clock when the gates open.
Exactly.
To 4 o'clock when the party closes. The party, according to
perform
organizers,
any time.
venue was ready. Drinks were on run. Music was playing loud. People were enjoying themselves.
Echo, did you go?
They didn't. No, I sold my tickets.
Wow.
I was tired that day, so I couldn't go. I had to do a gig the next morning, so I needed my whole being to be intact. So you see, they didn't state anywhere that, okay, this party that you're coming to, we've said Ashake is performing. I mean, it's a little caveat they gave themselves so that you wouldn't actually have to
exactly.
go
Don't
back
know
and
when.
forth. Where people are actually contend, they're not contending the time Ashake came in. Because in Ghana, I mean, A-listed artists always come in later.
They give them time.
There are some...
It's not like they come
You know what,
they give them time.
They give them time. I'm going to conclude on this conversation.
Did you go for the RTV show?
Listen,
their own show that they were headlining.
That was the time they decided to come.
So we didn't know.
So if I'm an event organizer, I have to decide that a certain Shatawale will show up at 4 a.m.
So you're going to tell your audience that Shatawale will come at 4?
No. Before Shatta comes, there are things going on.
But the point is, you know what? This was a party.
Okay.
Yeah. It was just like a regular me going to Garage to have fun. But then we have a surprise guest.
Exactly.
We just wanted you to know that, okay, this person is going to come through. And the person came through. And the person came around 3 a.m. We, the guests, we don't know why he came at 3. Maybe the event organizer said that, oh, you're going to come at 3 because by 3, I know how my place runs. I know how my place works. So by 3, everybody's going to be around. That's when you can actually perform. And then you leave. You get, I feel like it's just simple as that. There's no time. There's nothing wrong with the time he came.
Exactly.
It actually is like a normal thing. But before we move to the next one, I just want to read a few tweets and then we move to the next one. So you waited for Ashake till 3 a.m. Peace be unto you at work today. Hopefully you don't get fired for sleeping on the job. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people slept. You people will shout and go again in December. Oh yes, I'm one of them. I actually didn't shout, but I'll go in December as well. If he was invited to perform in London, he wouldn't be late though. Like, what are you saying? Oh, wait, I kind of know that person. I finally understand why Ghana has become an important market to music. We are open executives. We are open to music if it's well marketed. An artist has 3 big songs in Nigeria and can host a paid show here. Last year we jumped to Amapiano than South Africa. That's true. Niggas really spending 300 Ghana cedis for a nigga with 4 songs. You niggas, they hold crazy. Okay, you niggas, they hold crazy. So Ashake wasted you people your time. But when Sungba came on, you shouted, Mr. Money, no, they waste time. Mr. Money, no, they waste time. What?
That is out.
You get it. I can't really read this one. It's too... But for songs, but 4 songs can still make a solid performance if are a creative performer and you're not just lip syncing to studio your tracks. Okay, he was trying to say if you're a creative performer. The next one, I guess that's all for the tweets. Okay, nothing tear me past this morning. As he performed finish, some babe from my body say, "Oh, is that all?" Or him, which song do you want to hear again?
Perhaps Daddy Lumba.
maybe, because like if we say we're reading the tweets, there are plenty days. So niggas enter garage as early as 10 p.m. The guy comes 3:15 a.m. If you move towards Kumasi from Accra at that same 10 p.m., like you catch Tech Junction stuff. It is a much Kumasi and
Can I make a concluding statement?
Yeah.
So for the creativity that was spoken about, some artists are very, very creative. I think Ghanaians were more hurt because he only performed for 15 minutes, and he had 4 songs. I recently went for a show. This new guy, Friday night. What's his name? Last Mate has one very popular song that we all know, Friday Night, and then another second one, which is now coming up. Yes, he performed that song first. This guy was on stage for close to 20 minutes with those 2 very popular songs. Friday Night, he performed Friday Night for like close to like 12 minutes. Or even more. I don't know how he stretched it. He sang it in an a cappella form, stopped it, had the audience singing with him, invited somebody on stage to try to sing, and the person flopped basa. We were all entertained throughout. He sang the song fully. And I think with just that performance, he closely did to like 20 minutes for just that Friday night.
And he has just 2 songs.
And that is what creativity is. It depends on the energy that was around there. Ghanaians are always ready to party. So I feel they feel shortchanged because of the whole 15 minutes experience from the 4 songs. 4 songs, even if you sing everyone a cappella and me do me one invited.
Hey, but how can you do Sumba a cappella? Sumba, Sumba.
Not a Pentecost style.
Okay.
It's your song.
All right, so you see, if you say we're talking about Ashake, I mean, you should say a backup. But we're still going to talk about another Nigerian again. Now, this one is like my personal favorite. When it comes to style, when it comes to music, he actually stands out. But the unfortunate thing is that he got arrested in Tanzania because he said he was supposed to perform on a show, which he was paid at $60,000. Yes. Do you get it? And now he said he can't perform because he didn't get one of his luggages, and that luggage had his gold chain in. So he needed that chain. If he doesn't get that chain, he's not performing. And so the organizer of the event said, "Master, what are you talking about?" Kiz Daniel, what are you talking about? No, wait, I paid you. Do you know how much I've spent on this show? Do you know how much I've given to you? So if it's because of your chain you're not going to perform, that means you're trying to dent my reputation here, because everybody knows that I put on good shows and stuff like that. So for me to put you on the bill and then you get here and say that, you know what, I'm not going to perform because I can't find my chain. To me, honestly, like, I'm one of your favorites, but yo, it's not reasonable enough.
That's a pure diva show. Because from what I read, he said he had some luggage, some clothes that he had to wear, which were meant for the show. But then he left that in Uganda, so he didn't get clothes to wear. And he wasn't willing to go and buy any low quality products.
Is he trying to know? But you see, even before we even talk about it, it's Kiz Daniel, for crying out loud. Are you saying that was the only luggage you had? Are you saying that that's the only luggage you had? You didn't have anything to wear, so wait, if you're indoors, what are you going to wear? Just a morning coat?
Exactly, because I mean, at $60,000, you could literally walk into any big shop in Tanzania and find yourself the best clothes. That shows your dedication.
It could even be like one of their native stuff. You're a very stylish person. Mm-hmm. You could put it together and then, you know what, give them a good show. $60,000 is a lot of money.
A lot of cheese.
To get it. Because in all, the organizer is saying that he spent over $300,000 for that particular show. He needs to make that money. So organizer got angry and said, "Oh, Kojafu, you know what? No, he's a fellow Nigerian actually. Medewaba Obi Krum said, come and perform. Now you didn't perform. You come to tell me because your luggage got missing. Meanwhile, like, you know that $60,000 can buy that chain or that gold chain.
Yeah.
Or even more. Do you get it? Kojafu just said, you know what, let me just arrest you. Because this is pure
But I think there's
disrespect.
more to it.
Yeah.
So the audience at the show got so furious they started trashing the venue.
Yes.
So that's what brought in the whole arresting, because now the organizers are saying that he is liable to those damages and he has to answer for them because they did their part, but he didn't. So they handed him over to the police. I think he's been allowed to fly back to Nigeria as his lawyers.
But that to me that was quite embarrassing. I understand that you're a very big act, but for you to put up an attitude like that is a big no for me. I'm a huge fan, but I've already stated I've shown you my stand. It's a big no for me. I felt like it was very disrespectful. You could have at least just thought about the people that were there because of you. Okay, you know what? I didn't find my clothes. I didn't find my chain. Let me just put this show together. Maybe, okay, you know what? I always say this thing. Until you're in the person's shoes, you can't really tell what you're going to do.
But apparently that is not his first rodeo.
He's making us have a different perception.
That is not his first rodeo. I read a tweet that he had a show in Nigeria, and he also failed to appear because of another flimsy excuse as relatable to the Tanzanian one. So I think it's becoming a trademark for him. Because artists like Davido will perform.
Okay, so you know, there's this. Let's read this one. Kiss Daniel passed 1 month, got stoned on stage for 4 hours delay. Didn't show up for his Denver show. No announcements, no apologies. Was in Tanzania but refused to perform for an already paid show because of what? Wait, you won't believe he had no clothes. Only one man. I think. Am I thinking that the fame is really getting into his head or something? Because it looks like you just
take the money and
he's taking the audience for a ride.
Yes, you guys know him already. Yeah. I've known him for some time now. I feel like this is his time because he's been singing, he's been bringing back to back like hit songs, but he wasn't getting that recognition like he has now.
Yeah.
You get, and now that you have the recognition, and then it's time for you to bring out all the best songs you've written or have ever had. No, you're now trying to tell us that Medru Hairi, so you can do whatever you want to do. Okay, what do you think? What's going on?
Me, I think he's a Nigerian, and the excuse he gave about is it the gold chain that's coming to perform for him, or yes, that's my question. Is it the gold chain? So I think there is something wrong somewhere.
Are you saying what I'm thinking? You're saying that the gold chain has some special abilities?
Yes, definitely.
For a minute I thought about it. I thought about it before you even mentioned it. In my head, I'm like,
is that what is creating him? Is that what you're saying?
Like,
if you don't get a chain, you can't perform.
Or
maybe it's a protective something. You never know.
Maybe it's coming to perform for him. That would be the only reason. So why if
your speculation is through the roof.
Oh, no.
Please bring it down a little.
Why should I?
But it could be. Clear. You may never know. I mean,
why should
we're just trying to say.
Because of that particular thing, you can't perform.
He said his clothes. It was in total. He was talking about his clothes and then his gold chain.
But he made something specific. If you really read about his gold chain, it's part of the luggages. That's why.
It looks like every topic and I have two strong people. Could you haven't heard anything from me? You haven't heard anything from me. Talk to me.
Okay, so I think it's a clear case of indiscipline, disrespect.
Hey, lawyer
Kojonio. On the part of King Daniel. And he's gradually tarnishing his own image.
Yes.
And I think he has been doing well for the past years, and recently he has a big song everywhere. And people have been rooting that he gets a performance in the upcoming World Cup. In June, he appeared late for a show in the US, and he came back to apologize. He went to Uganda. It was a scandal. A little girl was welcoming with a flower, snubbed the girl. Media wanted to grant him interview.
Are you serious?
He snubbed them. He came back to apologize. Fast forward in Tanzania, you couldn't perform because of your luggage delay. So it tells you how disrespectful he is as an artist. He likes apologizing. He will just come and apologize. So he will just commit a blunder, come back and apologize. But I love the way the organizers handled the issue. They brought out a PR that for them to know that, the audience to know that wasn't any fault of theirs, but it is just the artist failing to show up for an event that has been fully paid. And when you look at what people paid for that event, it is something that is very huge.
Yeah.
And they did a press conference and what they said was utterly rubbish. It didn't say anything meaningful or sensible in that press conference. Now, you said $60,000. You've been paid for $60,000. In this era, organizers can provide you any costume. If that is the case,
exactly,
the organizers are willing to provide any costume. We have booked you for an event. You are there. The audience are ready, and we have issued that, okay, your luggage has delayed. Maybe no fault of yours. Now, organizers are willing. This is Tanzania, and we are living in the global village now.
Yeah.
They can order any costume that will suit your performance.
Yeah.
So that couldn't be an issue. And even in an era that people even perform without wearing any dress. What are you talking about?
No, okay, maybe a personal branding.
Very well, but
I want to wear.
That would be yes. That is why I'm saying people can even perform without dress, and that is also a form of creativity. So let's say you have a special costume, but now is your costume more important than the money that is set aside for you and the audience? Even if not for anything, think about the people who loved you, who have bought tickets, who have
just
paid.
Because of you.
Just because of you, not anybody.
Because of Buga.
Yeah.
There are bigger personalities, probably more than you. The fact that you are a celebrity, you are a musician, and everybody know you are all over, doesn't mean you are better than the audience. We could have ministers, we could have presidents in there waiting for you. And you put up such an attitude. According to what they said, it was getting late, so they sent their bandsmen to go and have sound check, and they realized there was chaos at the ground, so they advised him to stay. And these are all not
let's read some tweets.
Reasons that you can give for failing to perform.
I mean, I get the need to perform, but the arrest is wrong on all levels. Failure to perform a contract shouldn't be criminal. What are you saying?
Actually, that's very legal.
Yes. If Burna Boy can borrow a star clothes to perform in USA, why can't Kiss Daniel borrow other artists' clothes and perform in Jesus? Oh my goodness.
No, these clothes are not for Star.
No, so at a point I'm so confused that what's going on. No, this is none of Kiss Daniel excuses will make sense to me, to be honest. Davido will perform in 2 countries in a day and still rush back to Osun State, enter Okada and shout Imole everywhere.
When he was campaigning for his uncle.
Yes, his uncle. If Olamide can perform like this in USA, Kiss Daniel got no excuse. Right.
Oh.
Exactly the picture I had in mind for him performing.
Yes, I was thinking, because he's very stylish. At least one gold chain, and a morning robe.
Gold chains. Huh? He said he didn't have any gold chains.
At least just your glasses. I'm sure, look, everyone that travels usually would have a glasses on. So I'm sure he had one on. At least morning robe, glasses. I'll try that. I'll try that one.
Glass in hand would have even been like.
I think
because Buga is a happy song.
Yes, let me see it. You know what? I'm not Kiss Daniel, but I think I'd have found another way. Kiss Daniel trying to sleep in his jail cell. Inmates, no sleep, no sleep. Wake up, collect your money. Kiss Daniel does it in Nigeria. Arrives late for shows, and na beg you just beg. You don't carry Niger mentality enter Tanzania. Then don't arrest them. Sorry, my pidgin is very bad, so I have to read it like English. Kiss Daniel after collecting the people's money. Okay. Any other tweet for us? I guess that's it. Yeah. Now we're moving to the next one. This one is Kujus. Okay, the last one. You people paid money to go see Kiss Daniel, but presidents are going to see him for free. Can you imagine? Like after paying all that money, Mina actually for free.
Yeah, but he's freed. He's free. So there's no. Yes. I wanted to see that they take him through the process. Maybe seal him. Get some big. No, people are elsewhere. They sue musicians for this. Yeah. You have to do it. But in Africa,
that's what that tweet was talking about.
In Africa, we just let it go.
It's not criminal. You have to take him through the due process, not
exactly. So that you see him
for
every crime
what he did, he is a criminal.
Hey.
What you did, like you've killed people.
Sister,
it's a contract you breached.
I will It's coming now.
All right.
Now we're going to talk about this, and this one day I'm going to leave the conversation for Kojo, because like, hey, you can't beef, more beef. I mean, I don't mean Tolo beef. I don't mean Kako beef. I mean proper lyrical beef.
Mm-hmm.
Proper lyrical beef between Amarado and Lyrical Joe. See, for me, I don't really follow music like that, yeah. But the beef that goes on in Ghana, it's instead of almost two beef also. Like every now and then, there's some lyrical beef going on somewhere, and I don't know the genesis, but I know Kojo does. So, ladies and gentlemen, at this point in my life, I'm handing the mic over to Joe Latte.
Drum roll.
Kojo, please, tell us the genesis of the whole beef between Amarado and Lyrical Joe.
Okay, so you know, when it comes to beef, rappers...
Wait, hold on. Very precise, thank you.
All right. Rappers, it is part of the culture that it to show supremacy, know that I am the best, and so it is not different between Lyrical Joe and Amarado. Where it started, when they were nominated for 3 music awards, Rapper of the Year, both Lyrical Joe and Amarado were nominated, and on the night, Amarado won. After Amarado won, Lyrical Joe did a freestyle, and he was expressing his displeasure against the organizers for not honoring him. He felt that under the year of review, the kind of songs that he released, he deserved to be crowned the Rapper of the Year. So that was there. After that response, it took about 2 months that we didn't get any reply from Amarado. Then Eno featured Amarado on the finish line, and Amarado gave a line in there. Or say rapper be pay attention, just say Obama chain. So I now pay my attention, Joe. So he mentioned Lyrical Joe in there. The Lyrical Joe also had to give a response there. Then the beef now get open. The 2 rappers, I love them for their wordplay. They like using metaphors. In fact, the 2 of them are wordsmiths, both Lyrical Joe and Amarado. So that is what we have been enjoying now. And back to back, we've had songs coming from the camp of Amarado. He released Chibom, Punky Joe, Lyrical Josephine, See No More. Yes, and on the camp of Lyrical Joe, we've had Kwamna Numbers, Mute. We've had Kwamna Numbers.
Okay. We have the Babu.
Exactly. Yeah. Also coming from them. But what we see is that beef that doesn't get physical, we support it. Because when you check the numbers on YouTube, everybody is cashing in. They release maybe in an hour or 2, and you see that their numbers, as usual, when compared to their regular songs, this is shooting up. And it is getting them the attention as well. On almost all the major entertainment platforms, we are talking about these 2 people. So it gives you the attention now. You have to be smart to make sure that you capitalize on that recognition to make something better for yourself. And it is getting personal at a point. Calling out family. Amarado was calling on Lyrical Joe's late mom and there, which was not too cool. But beef you can't predict. When you come in, you need to come in full. But you don't know what the next man is bringing. And so one thing that also brought a twist to it is when Delay tweeted at Amarado to cease fire. And he also came back to say, respectfully heard. And I had a problem because Amarado is fond of that. You remember he had a beef with Obibini. When the thing was getting interested, the guy backed off. So this time when Delay tweeted and he also responded, Ghanaians were angry at him and was like, if you dare quit, then don't even come and try rap music or try to beef anybody again. And we were so fortunate that he released another flyer, Lyrical Josephine. And Lyrical Joe has come back with Abaduaba, I'm a liar.
Yeah.
And we are waiting for the response. We saw a flyer from Amrado that is titled Gina. But people are confused as to whether the Gina song will be a diss song or Amrado is trying to be smart and release a commercial song.
We'll just read a few tweets about that. All right, Lyrical Joe say Amrado be Hajia rapper. Ne flow ne been to. Hey, wow. Hajia been to. Aye. Lyrical Joe say Amrado be glass cause killing him was just a stone throw away. Hey. I think you have rappers there already. Them say Amrado in Taylor be fool. Can someone read this? I beg you.
Them say Amrado in Taylor be fool. That be why foolishness the suit out.
Hi.
Hey. Okay, I think he's taking lyrics from Lyrical Joe's rap. He's taking like the lyrics and then like he's posting them.
Oh, okay. So these are, please help me.
So Lyrical Joe said we can only accept Strongman as the rap burner, but Amrado in type of burner be rice cooker. Hey. Ever since Amrado went on Tim Westwood's show, he did see himself as the best rapper. See how Lyrical Joe has humbled him.
Has he humbled him?
We're yet to find out.
Okay, no.
The beef hasn't been concluded. So
between the two so far, who do you think is leading?
Lyrical Joe, based on my perspective. I don't hate Amrado. I like him.
But Lyrical Joe is winning.
He's leading.
Kojo?
I think they are all doing well.
Kojo,
it is not ending now. It's not ending now.
No, but
so
let's say it has ended. What if it has ended?
I think they are on 50-50.
Yeah, I think same too. Because
50-50, yeah.
Lyrical Joe has like the punches, but Amrado is still trying to make music even with his flow. There's some melody to it. I think it goes beyond just the punches for him. I mean, Lyrical Joe is punching harder, but Amrado is punching with some flair to it and is making it nice. Yeah. So I think it's still 50-50. Yeah. I want to see
I don't know
give
who
the knockout.
Winning, but I think it's a 50-50 for me if you ask. And beef now.
I said it. Well, check it out.
Hey, if Khalid has said it, then I mean.
Well, check it out.
That's a lot of votes.
Yes.
No, but this still can be.
It
still can be a reflection. Yeah, people are.
Time and listen.
It is not done, so it could be that the next song will just catapult.
It will tilt the balance in Amrado's favor.
So beef. No, we're still on another beef. Now this one is proper Tolo beef. No, so the beef is that somebody was cooking angwam and someone was making light soup, and then they're all using Tolo beef. So like we want to know which one tastes better. All right, no. So this beef is between Big Ivy.
Big Ivy.
No. I wanted to mention Big Ivy's son's name.
Okay, CJ Biggerman.
CJ Biggerman's mom.
Yeah.
And Mama Mama Dollars. Now me name say Mama Vowe. Obin in the bathroom, so this is it. Obin in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Mama punches, me Mama punches. Punches na me mind. Name say akuchi obi minim. Na Mama Dollars say, "Hey, so what they about say there?" And also J. Now, Mammy Benny for the a come them because I'm debate on into money, duku ne hair. When did you start rapping? When did you start beefing? Do you get it? But the interesting thing about it is because they are grown and then they're doing it, it's so pleasing to
listen to,
watch. It's fun, it's entertaining, and all of that. But it looks like it's not going to end anytime soon.
Nope.
Because after Big Ivy dropped. A banger, Mama Dollar released hers, and now Big Ivy has released another one. Yes. So you're waiting for Mama Dollar to also do what release. So if you check the charts, it's like 2 against 1. But the beef, Nakasano, between Ghana and Nigeria when it comes to Big Ivy and Mama Dollar, I think Ghana is winning.
Yes, you are very very right.
But you know what? Before I ask for your votes, let's watch the videos.
Thank you. honest, when it comes to the bass, I am the best. I deliver like giving birth. For giving birth, I do it with no stress. Oh yes, queen of the kitchen, queen of the mic. I pull up with the cat. They are not the same. They are not my size. Small girls, swallow your pride. Let me teach you how to keep a man. Clean the home, build a brand, make the dough, have a job, have some fun. If you don't, now you know. Feel the flow, yes. Used to the heat, always in the kitchen. Last time I checked, close to $1 million. Too much talent. Fly down, flying colors. Drip. So yeah, Corabania, whip. Minutes I'm in charge, my big tip. Pour me some wine, make a sip. I come system, yeah, not your average mommy. I got big thoughts in my life. They are not the same, they are not my size. Small girls, swallow your pride. Let me teach you.
Mommy Dollar!
So I'm hearing some sponsor rappers making noise. The real queen of rap is here. Bow down and pay your respect. Mommy Dollar is the queen. Tell all these rappers to stop making noise. My flow they make headlines. Tell this baba to stop making noise. I'm the best in the game. Who won't battle me? Compositor. One fat woman for Ghana. Which flow they in match? Compositor. All these small girls one day from. Don't you know that I'm your big madam? My flow blow them to pieces. Don't you know that I'm your big Saddam? Let me teach you how to run the game. Let me flow like FIFA. Ripper, let me show you how to run the game. Emi, Yoluwa dollars and my son is going global. We posting correctly, but one haters is throwing trouble. Say me to the queen and run Africa like it's marathon. These small girls are running already. Mumbo, see me, marathon. If the money, making noise. The real queen of rap is here. Bow down and pay your respect. Mommy Dollars is the queen. Tell all these rappers to stop making noise. My flow they make headlines. Tell this baba to stop making noise.
I'm not surprised though. I knew someone would come test. I was expecting Emma Baga. Why you bring him over, darling? Okay, I'm your forest hero. Turning you back to Naira. This battle you come call, I go make you vanish like you become fat. Hey, this will be comedy. Get away with your basket mouth. Queen of the mic, I'm giving them hell. I'm killing them, please. I did lose count anybody where they try me like Buhari. I they make them ineffective. Mama Dollar, swallow your pride. Let me show you rap lessons. Every time I pull up in the place, they be saying nobody rap my race. I be banging my chest. I know the faces. I just slaughter beats but never get kissed. Look at me now. Look at me now. Do not the fear face. Look at me.
Mommy, she said she go mother her.
If we need clipper, near you I be 10. Call me skipper. Mama Ghana they make noise. If we need speaker, if we need kini. Speaker. Emma Gbamita don't put me. She wants to glory to follow us to talk by. You even go borrow clothes to do video. Along with the borrow us to talk by. Najana we get the rap. Como dog gide wa go man no shanta wale. Pepe dem on the beat. If we Ghana no we ni ko lo shanta wale. If we need this small, go back on toilet.
Go back on what?
Go back on toilet.
That na for waiting you rap or waiting you cap. Na crown dey here where we dey. Your gele no fit match. You dey claim say you big, but the only thing wey big about you na your bottom belle. Ghana rappers in Ghana must go. No, if you tell my man, he go turn belle. They give you knife, make you hold. Use am cut the crash.
Use am cut the what, mommy?
In case you forget who they talk, it is your queen of rap. It is your queen of what?
It is your queen of rap.
Cameroon in the building. Yeah.
Beats by the man in the kitchen.
I've got a huge waist, big breast and thick thighs. A tough heart, big brain, so wise. Definition of the area mama. If you wanna dab my shit, go and F your papa. Any brown is here. 2 juniors of mine be dragging on a beat. Yeah, I'm yet to buy it, put them both to sleep. Them being a motor car, being a jeep. Straight from the underground, now that's deep. Where it could be a Ghana, Nigeria got the lyrical crisis. Their concentration low, my own high osmosis. Woo and contest, see Nigeria breast. Only one squeeze, she go scream her brains off.
Ghana small girl, make you shut up. Dig the nana for sky, reason you the fuck up. My rhymes move like bomb bomb. Turn your man them on. Spraying bullet like gun. Pack your shit, run. Papa minty like tom. Very Exodus. Without me, like you go remain anonymous. Forget your numbers, it be me make you famous. Be the wrong Ghana, Abuja and Lagos. Culture, always want to steal and make it yours. No matter how you train, a donkey cannot be a horse. You be the secretary, na me be the boss. You be the imitator, na me be the sauce. Mama Naira, I am the Kuwaiti dinner. Highest, coming up against me means you go fall. Like my first name, Tiwa, man, I'm a savage. When it comes to beef, I be like Shatta, you go crawl. I really admire your courage, but there is one thing where you for know. The fear of God is the beginning of knowledge. Now bow down to me, cause I'm your queen. I'm the God MC. Shout out to manifest lyrically, physically, sitting on your happiness. No peace for you, bringing you the violence. More beats for me. Shout out to your highness, CJ. Let's cause a frenzy like Barcelona. I get no mess. I'm thirsty. I'm a Ghana woman with power, something you can relate to. Shout out to Nebla, you go black out. This battle you go back out. Over than the introvert, you know go fi stand out. Lash out at the school you, Reggie hand out. The original, everybody know it is out. Ivy, poison ivy, ivy, poison ivy, poison ivy, poison ivy. So many bars like I am a jailer. 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 So many bars like I am a jailer.
I'm really enjoying this one. Like, trust me, like this is good. Big eyes for the win. Like
best battle ever.
See, this is how you see the difference between this beef and then the other beef. Like they're giving punches, but this was so interesting. But hold on, who was the other lady?
Which was the Cameroonian one?
Yes, honey Kuchi Kuchi. You know what? Just take a seat. Let the big women do their thing, okay? Because you. The beef is between Ghana and Nigeria, like, and that's it. And you know, as it stands now, Ghana is winning. Yeah, and I mean, this one we don't even have to discuss it. Even you, the viewers, I'm sure you enjoyed this video, and you can tell by what you saw that Ghana is winning. I know Nigerians are really going to argue about this, but you're there, you day, not here. But yeah, we're winning and we'll continue to win. Please, you can't bring any banger. All right, so now we're going to go to the last one. Now, the last one, unfortunately, my time is almost up, so I can't really talk about this one. But before I go, I just want to do like a very quick game with you. Like, it's very, very short. I just need you to be very fast about it. So I always have a surprise for my guest. And so, yeah, there you go. Just pick one, please. You can open it, but don't read it out yet.
Okay.
Another one. All right, good. Please. Ladies first. So what do you have? What surprise you have? Please, my time.
What's your best pickup line?
What's your first pickup line?
Best.
What's your best pickup line?
How many pickup lines do I have?
No, so you know when no swap. I'm just going to explain to you because like we're running out of time. The best pickup line any guy has given to you, like you know when a guy is coming to your view, the way what's the best pickup line?
Oh, okay. Make I go.
A dozen. Okay, you know what? Think about it.
Okay.
What are you good at but can't include in your CV?
Okay.
I can cook.
But you can still add that to your CV. You can say it's a hobby.
Wow. I can stay out very, 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 very late.
Okay, that's okay. That's fine. Kojo, what did you get?
What's the first thing that comes to mind when you see the word overrated?
Okay.
English players.
They're overrated.
True on that. True on that.
Yeah. They're overrated, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, that was very simple. Ikea.
Yes.
Yeah. You still don't remember.
Hey.
She remembers.
Oh,
the one he said.
You didn't care if you don't remember. Today you're lucky. I'm going to give it to you. So it's rather unfortunate we've come to the end of this beautiful show. My name is Wesley Kese. But before I go, just give us your social media handles, like quickly.
Okay, my social media handle is Echo McLean, EKOWMCLEAN, on all of the platforms: TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Echo McLean.
Yeah, Pinnacle.
On all social media
Instagram,
platforms.
TikTok, and Snapchat.
Okay.
So Kojokin, KOJOKINN, on all the
social media platforms. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Wesley Kese, and you can follow me on all social media platforms at Wesley Kese GH. And thank you so much, 50 Rays, for giving me this beautiful outfit. I really love it. Stick and stay with us. We'll meet same time next week, and it's bye for now.
Don't worry, be happy.
Imagine that this is you, and this is your taxi. You can go wherever you want in it. Imagine that taxis are affordable, because now they are. Order a ride via Yango.
I see the glory of God.
Prepare for a Holy Ghost encounter as Ohima Mercy Ministries and Outreach in partnership with Soul Brother Records and ICGC Calvary Temple present Tabiata Healer Experience 2022. Themed Clouds of Glory, the very best of Ohima Mercy and Friends at the 9th edition of the Healer Experience. Featuring Benjamin Dube from South Africa, Lebo Segobela, South Africa, Emoji, Pastor Isaiah, Kofi Pepra, F.A. Grace, Joe Metal, Akase Brimpong, CC Chu, Rama Enchi, SK Frimpong, Mr. M Revelation Nigeria, with ministration from
Ohima Mercy.
Sunday, 14th August at ICGC, Calvary Temple, Sakumono Spentex from 4 p.m. sharp. Proudly brought to you by Tabia, sponsors, media partners. Admission is free. Tabiata Healer Experience. Come experience praise and glory of our Lord. Clouds of Glory.
Hi everyone, I'm Catherine from Ghana Made, and welcome to our series called Find Your Way Back, where I'll be interviewing amazing individuals that have moved back to Ghana from the diaspora.
Have to be willing to take a little bit of a risk, and be willing to leave some of the comforts behind.
You know, shit was meant to be hot.
Yeah.
But then regardless,
it wasn't hot for you.
It wasn't hot for me.
I needed to adapt to the Ghana way of living, but not take that
from them.
Exactly.
It's such a beautiful country. Our people are so beautiful. Yeah.